Elizabeth, we've done your Invisalign that just finished up today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Well, it's been a very positive experience. My teeth, I'm sure, weren't as bad as many people who come in, because I only had, I think, 12 trays total. But what was most important for me was getting my bite corrected, because all my life I've never been able to properly close my mouth. And so it probably wasn't noticeable to many people, but it was definitely noticeable to me that I just couldn't quite get my lower jaw to meet my upper jaw. And this has corrected that, and that's most important to me. And of course, it's nice that my teeth are a little bit straighter, particularly the bottom ones. Those were, I could hide them because these teeth are big, but it was noticeable to me again. So my bottom teeth are much straighter, so when I smile, I'm not self-conscious at all. It's been a good experience overall. It wasn't, they weren't as painful as I thought they were going to be. The first tray was probably the most painful, and then it just got easier from there.
When you say painful, did you have to take any aspirin or anything?
Well, I never do that anyways because I'm stubborn, but it was tough. That first day was tough. Like, I had headaches, and I was like, oh, why did I do this?
Sure.
But then it got better the second day of my first tray, and then each time I would put a new tray in, it never was as bad as that first day. It just got easier.
Okay. So would you say more than, what, the third tray or so? Was it painful after that?
No, not really. I mean, you could tell things were tighter each time you put a new tray
Right.
on, but that was a good feeling.
Okay.
Because you knew your teeth were going to move. It was just that first time.
Now, we checked your bite today.
Yes.
And how did we do that?
How did we do that?
How did I check your bite?
Well, you used, I'm not sure what you call them, but...
The little computer over there.
Yes.
And that has your bite on it. And what did we use? What did you bite on? You understand the technology?
Well, it's a thin piece of paper.
Okay.
It seemed like I don't think it was really, it was like laminated paper almost.
Right, it's a sensor. And so it tells us which tooth hits first, and it tells us how much pressure is on each tooth.
Ah, it can measure that.
And the actual bite was measured and put on the computer. This is the computer sensor,
Oh, okay.
and you would bite down on this, and you
So
can actually see the indentation.
When I first put, that's when I could hear a computer like a ding.
That's right.
Okay.
That was getting everything lined up, and then it showed up on the computer where your bite was. And then after the Invisalign, without doing any adjustments,
Yeah.
you had a perfect bite, 50.5 and a 49 point.
49.5 or
Right,
something.
right.
Yeah.
And so that was, really a good result as far as that's concerned. You really can't ask for anything nicer as far as getting things lined up. Now, in terms of people seeing it during the...
I never had anybody make a comment about my Invisalign. In fact, whenever I eat out at a restaurant or something, I have to go to the bathroom and take my teeth out. And I would tell my friends, I'm going to take my teeth out.
Uh-huh.
And people who hadn't known me before would have been like, what? You have what in your teeth? And then I would show them the tray, and nobody could tell. Nobody could tell, which was great because I'm not 14. I didn't want a big, metal face. So this was really good.
Well, you've been a fabulous patient. You've been highly motivated. I really appreciate having your involvement with this because you wore the trays, which is basically what you needed to do.
And Q-tips.
Yeah, in terms of chewing on them as well, and that was great. So thank you very much.
Sure, thank you.